What is good? So check this out. I want to make something crystal clear. Let me flip this over first. Hold on. We're going to talk about something that is bothering me. Let me fix this. Got to come out here a couple minutes early because it's something that I have to address. Oh, I don't like that it's doing that. Oh well. Going back to the other way. Alright, so check this out. Because it has been brought to my attention, I'm going to say this. Me not agreeing with you does not mean that I'm turning to the other side. I've been doing YouTube for almost a year now, and I've never let anybody else's opinion change my opinion. If I don't agree with what you're doing, that does not mean I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That does not mean that. When I started doing YouTube, I started doing YouTube for the music. I started doing YouTube for the relationships with the people in the community. I did not start doing YouTube to fight, bicker, and bitch with everybody all day long. I did not do that. That's not what I did. I don't mind saying what I got to say about somebody, making a video. I don't mind doing that, because if somebody pisses me off or comes after my people or says some scandalous shit, I will point it out. But I'm not going to sit there and beat a dead horse over and over for hours upon hours upon hours. I'm not doing it. And I will sit back and watch. Shout out to the Workyverse. At least they move from, they go around. It's not just locked into one situation, to one individual. You know what I mean? And yo, I don't really even like anybody from that other side. You know what I'm saying? I don't associate with none of those folks over there. And I don't even have to say any names. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The only person that I can honestly say that I watch is AD. I do. I like to listen to a different opinion. I like to listen to somebody else's opinion. I don't like to sit back and be closed-minded and listen to somebody argue for, I don't even remember how long it was, but it was a long time. I drove all the way to Wesley Chapel. I was in the car for an hour yesterday listening to somebody argue about something that's never going to change. You're not going to change somebody's opinion. And I feel like nobody can understand that. What is an AD can be a whole douchebag, Kenny. That's okay. That's part of the internet. You're not going to agree with everybody. You're not going to like everybody. That's part of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to discredit, because I don't like him doesn't mean that he isn't saying, sometimes he says some things that make sense. And that goes for everybody. I don't have to agree with you to agree with what you're saying. You could be saying something and I could completely agree with it. What's up, Just Trey? I could completely agree with it. But that doesn't mean that because I agree with you that I'm siding with you. I think all of it's dog shit. I think when I get on the internet and I watch all day long people going after people literally just for the hell of it, it's kind of disheartening. It's kind of like, damn, you know, what happened to the lives where people were talking about music? What happened to the lives where people were cutting up and hanging out and bullshit? And what happened to those? What's up, Southwind? That doesn't happen no more. Now it's, let's do a live and see who could bash the other person as hard as we can bash them. And then they'll go live and do it again. And it just becomes this vicious cycle, back and forth. And it's not ever going to end. Look at the people look at the people that are being spoke on. Do you believe that when all this is over, those people are going to have a lick of content? No, they're not. They don't make videos. They go live and they talk about drama. I'm going to use an example. Look at No Life Mike. Look at No Life Mike. Where is No Life Mike at right now? I'll wait. Oh, that's right. You can't find that channel anymore because it doesn't exist. Because once all the drama started blowing over and all the nonsense started going away, that person didn't have anything to talk about anymore. That person was no longer relevant. That's how I feel you shut people down. I feel like if you really truly wanted to end this whole situation, you would just end it. You would be done with it. You would move on, because then that person is no longer relevant anymore. You're making these people relevant. You are building these people's channels for them. That's why I even know about a lot of them. Look, being honest with you, I don't like any of those other motherfuckers. I don't. I can't stand them. I think they are scumbags for what they have said and what they have done. But I'll say this, as the weeks and the months go on, I start paying attention to all these other people that are following in their footsteps. A lot of the people that I do support, and I still support, are getting sucked into the bullshit that these people are doing. Hell, my little brother Vinny, I support Vinny. I don't support Vinny when he's going crazy on YouTube. It's not something I want to put my name on and say, hey, yo, you're doing great work, because I know at the end of the day, when all this shit blows over, there won't be nothing left. What content are you going to make? If somebody, let's say, God forbid, one of these individuals get arrested, decide they get their phone shut off, they go homeless, whatever, what are you going to make your content off of? So that's why I don't support it. That's why I will say, y'all are acting like children. This is childish as hell. This is middle school shit. When you get on the internet, right, and you want to smash something out, talk like adults. Admit your wrongs. If you've done something that is questionable, admit it and move on. That's it. I don't know, man. I miss the music. I miss the friendships on YouTube. I miss, people looking out for one another and people being concerned about one another. Nowadays, my inbox is full of what this person said and what that person said and what this person did. And you know what's fucked up is these people that brought my name up saying, Kurt's switching to the other side, blah, blah, blah. Man, fuck you. You went in the inbox of people close to me and went over there and ran your mouth. So rather than be a woman or a man and come to me and say what you got to say, you went and hid behind somebody else's fucking shit, dude. And then what do you think happened? They reached out to me and said, look, this is what's going on. That's crazy. I mean, I will not knock anybody for what you're doing. If you want to troll people, troll the shit out of them. Enjoy it. But don't get mad at me for not believing what you're doing. Don't. And there's other ways to troll people that don't bring their personal life into it. And that's one of the things that's starting to affect me, because people want to bitch, whine, and complain about when other people bring them in their life into this YouTube shit. Well, guess what? It goes both ways. You cannot poke a rattlesnake and get mad when that motherfucker bites you. So when you're out here trolling these people and they snap back and they go ham on you, you got to take it. You got to accept it. I've had people come at me. I've had people say shit about me. And guess what? I deserved it because I was saying shit about other people. You have to accept responsibility for what you do as a person. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about what everybody else is saying. Worry about what the hell you're doing. I have never once worried about what other people thought about what I was doing. I still make my videos. I still support Upchurch. I will still do what the fuck I want to do. A bunch of Twitter fingers, exactly. I don't like that shit, bro. Mr. Fusion, shout out to Mr. Fusion. These people, look, I think what the problem is there's a lot of people that think they are in a troll community. They think they are in a troll community, when in all reality, they're not. They're in a music community and they're trolling, and that's okay. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, bro, when all this trolling shit's done, you guys are going to be the ones going, man, I don't got any more support anymore, because the people that watch these trolling communities want to see trolling. That's what they want. They want to watch people get fucking picked on and bullied. And it is what it is, to each their own. Sometimes people deserve that shit. But at the end of the day, you cannot get mad at somebody else for not believing in what you're doing. You got to believe in what you're doing. I don't ever get on here and ask anybody, hey, should I be doing this? No. I might ask, hey, should I go live later on and do reactions? But I don't give a shit. If you don't like what I'm doing, you know where to go. It's simple. It's very simple. Can I get a time check? Please, can I get a time check? I wish I had a 30-minute live. Yes, the music in the recovery, the music streams, the recovery streams, talking about your addiction, talking about how you became successful in life. And you know what? The way I look at it is if you're in there doing your music streams and you're in there doing your recovery streams and some idiot comes in there and starts running their gator, that's when you go, hey, what's your problem, bro? And if they don't want to squash it out, then you troll the shit out of them. Then you get them. You know what I'm saying? You don't just pick and probe at a motherfucker because it's what's cool. It's what's trending. Nah, it don't work like that. Anytime I've ever went at somebody on YouTube, it was because of a personal problem that I had with somebody. Not because anybody else had it. Because Kurt had the problem. Because Kurt did not like what somebody was doing on the internet. Because I did not like watching somebody eat pills and pass out in front of a bunch of recovering addicts. I didn't like that. Because I didn't like some broke motherfucker sitting on stream, whacking his pud, doing his thing, and expecting everybody to support him, but he don't want the support. No, I don't ride with that. I don't ride with that. Exactly. You just got the farm that holds all the cows, Fusion. They roam over to the pasture and start eating the fucking grass, and that's on them. But when you are intentionally going after somebody day in and day out for no fucking reason, I don't support that. Does that mean I don't support you? No. That means I don't support what you're doing at that time. That means I ain't gonna roam through your chat and support you. And look, I know, I understand that because I got people like my dog Coca. Coca don't fuck with that trolling shit. So when I made a video on Square, I expected not to see Coca. I expected not to see the people that support me for the music side of it, for the reaction side of it. I expected those people not to show up. That's something y'all don't understand. And that's what I believe. I believe you guys don't understand that everything you make is not going to be okay with everybody. You're going to have to make some shit for your own self sometimes. You're going to have to make some shit, you painting your fingernails or fixing your car. You know, that's interesting to me. I'd rather watch somebody paint their fingernails for an hour and a half than listen to them troll the same person for week in and week out and week in and week out. I do think that's childish. Mark it, cut it, stamp it. Everyone is 100% entitled to their own opinions. And my opinion is I don't support that shit. I won't do it. You can't tag me and tell me to go do it. It's not happening anymore. I will involve myself in those communities. I will throw jabs when I feel like they need to be thrown for me. For me, that's for what I do. If I want to say whatever the fuck Kurt wants to say, Kurt will say it. And if you don't like it, I missed my time check, so I could be way past my time. Hey, and Mr. Fusion used to troll the fuck out of me. Mr. True Fusion, shout out to Riding Dirty Radio. That's my dog right there. Vic don't fuck with the trolling. Almost 14 minutes after, so yeah, I gotta go. But listen, for real, I'm thinking about going live again later on my way home from work. And look, I'll say this, I will pop a panel out. If I need to do that and y'all need to come up here and address your issues with me, I'll do that. Let me know. Let me know in these comments. If you think it's important for me to do a panel and the people that have been with my name in their mouth feeling some type of way about me because of what I'm doing, because of what fucking Captain Kurt is doing, if there's an issue with it, we can address it. I'm just not doing it anymore. I feel like people have needed to say this for a while, and today I wasn't even going to say a word. But because another motherfucker thought it was important to let everybody know what they felt about me, I think it's time that I say that I ain't with this shit. I'm not doing it. If I want to go support whoever the fuck I want to support, that's what I'm going to do. If I want to say, hey, you're acting like children, that's what I'm going to do. And if nobody likes it, I started with 0 subscribers on YouTube doing what the fuck Kurt wanted to do. I'm not going to change it. One of the people that I look up to in my life, Ryan Upchurch, one of the people that all y'all look up to in your life, does what the fuck he wants to do. So why would I go, somebody I look up to does what they want to do, speaks their mind, does what they want, tells no lies, speaks for their own self. Why would I change that? I mean, it is what it is. Ryan started trolling. You're absolutely correct, Jamie. You're absolutely correct. But at the end of the day, Ryan did what Ryan wanted to do. Motherfucker, because Ryan was told to troll another motherfucker. So, Jamie, I'll open a panel and you can come dispute it with me. But I'm done with that shit. I'm not letting nobody else tell me what I should ever do with my own life or my own YouTube. Sorry. Be mad at me if you want to. Hey, and like I said, there's troll communities. There's plenty of spots to troll. There's plenty of spots to troll. I just think for what this community was, what I came into this community for the music, that's gone. It ain't even a speak of music anymore. It's just troll this person, troll that person. I never said you were. I'm just saying. Ryan did start this community from trolling. But at the end of the day, that's not what it's all about. I'll be live later on. If y'all want to come join the panel, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Because I'm more than open to talk about this. Y'all have a good day. Hey, and remember, be nice to one another, motherfuckers.